Hi, this is Dave from the Pixies, and I hope you can come and see us. We're playing at the Corona capital, Guadalajara. Yeah, this was a studio in Vermont, which is the east coast of the United States. And it was, I got to say, it was probably the nicest studio I've been in because it was heated by geothermal energy. So they tapped way down, they drilled into the ground, and water was heating the entire place. So imagine, well, what was interesting is when you walked into the front door of the studio, you had to take off your shoes because, I mean, you were just being nice to the place and not, dirtying up anything because this was wintertime. But what was great, being so cold outside, it was just concrete floors, and these floors were heated up just from geothermal energy. So you'd walk around just in socks, and it was fantastic. And they had solar panels. They had this, the entire control room needed a ground, like a ground for electricity. And they shot a ground cable into the ground, I think maybe 30 feet down into the ground. I mean, everything was first class. It was absolutely amazing. And it was a joy to play there. It was just beautiful. Even they had residencies that we would walk through the woods to get to the studio in the middle of the winter. And it was fantastic because it would be pitch black out in the middle of the night. And you're hoping not a bear or a coyote or anything would get you while you're walking through the woods. It was a great experience. Gosh, I think that one thing that stands to mind is there's a song called "Get Simulated" on Doggerel, and he had the crazy idea to get a tray, like a silverware tray with spoons and knives and forks, and just dropping that on the ground. So in Get Simulated, if you listen, all the snare hits are really, I mean, I guess there's a snare in there, but it's really me dropping a tray of silverware on the beat. So that's fun. It's fun to do those things. Those are kind of neat. And another thing I noticed about Tom was I was watching the mixing board, and I noticed the VU meters, the meters that show all the levels of the music. He was going into the red, and it's like, I'm into synths and stuff like that. I know when things distort, when they go into the red. And I said, Tom, you're going into the red there. And he just turns around and smiles at me, because that's just a technique, is to get it a little distortion, getting into that red zone. That's what he does. So all these nice little tricks and things, happen in the studio. Is great. One weird weird song is the big yelling song on Doggerel. I forget all the names for the songs. No Matter Day. No Matter Day is the name of the song. But it's like it's just kind of like a heavy kind of thing, and then it goes to a heavy thing where Charles starts screaming. And this may sound really stupid, but all I'm doing on the drums is bum. The kick drum basically bum. During that screaming part is dum, bum, 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 bum. And it's something so simple, but it goes against the bass guitar, and it just makes it, I don't know, I've never had anything come up like that on a recording that's simplistic, but plays really well, or just sound, it just gives it a groove, a certain sound. So I'm very happy about that. Other than that, there's a few fast ones, which I'm getting a little older. I got to keep up with the timing of these ones, but I'm happy with all of them. The only thing is, like I say, I get by with drums. I think I just get by with them. If they could make me a better drummer, okay, to actually be more inventive, because I think, I'm playing everything basic, it's trying to fit the song, just going less is more. And I think that's just my ability. If I could be better, it would be great. I practice, but there's a lot of other drummers way better than me, but I just get by with the Pixies, and if I could step up my game, that would be great. Well, I think it's because of the intimacy of it. I mean, I think the Pixies favor smaller shows. If we can just play clubs, that would be great. Because I mean, I'm not downplaying a large show or a festival. I think those are all fantastic when all of the people, the fans, and the love and everything. But there's something about the intimacy of being close, really close in a small place. There's something special about it, and I think that's what we like about it. It's that, yeah, it's more of a connection, I think, in some way, and I think that's what we favor. I have to say, Mexico, we have the biggest fans. They just absolutely just make us feel so good. It's just amazing. So I'm so looking forward to going back, Guadalajara. So it's going to be great, and Mexico City when we play there.